Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with the free pick in the Rutgers versus St. Peter's college basketball matchup on Monday, November 27th, 2023. Of course, we give out tons of free picks every day at Pick Dawgz, and when you're looking for the games that we like the best, the ones we're most confident, those are the ones you find under the Premium Picks tab. You can use the discount code PICK for 15% off all of your purchases today. We also have the Dime Club and Sharp Trading Plays. These are meant for people who make big bets. So if that's you, text the number you see on the screen. They're not available on the website. The only way to get it is to text. So if you bet big, text the number. But let's get to this one. Rutgers against St. Peter's. This is one of those games where I tell you what, I get a million messages, a million emails, a million everything when our cappers give out this as one of their premium picks. You know why? If you live in New Jersey, you can't bet on this game because both these teams are New Jersey teams, and New Jersey does not allow sports betting on college teams that are located within that state. I don't know. Some states allow it, some states don't, but whatever the case may be, for those of you in New Jersey, you know the drill, and frown every time this happens to you. But you guys know if you ever get that, you just hit the message box on the site. You let me know. I always hook you up with a credit and another free pick. So you really can't go wrong with that. But when we look at this game, Rutgers 4-1 coming into the season. St. Peter's 1-3, and for Rutgers, a heck of a lot to prove this year. Last year, when you looked at the RPI and all those other ratings, they were around, in between 30 and 40, and there was a lot of teams that were behind them in that RPI that got into the NCAA tournament instead of Rutgers. So Rutgers playing with a little bit of a chip on their shoulder, but the thing is they've already taken an early season stumble. That was in game 1 right out of the gate against Princeton, losing as a 5.5 point favorite by 7. But since then, they have been straight fire, moving right along, covering in all their games except for one, a game they were favored by 14.5 points against Bryant. Didn't get it done, but then wins against Georgetown and Howard have proved that this Rutgers team still pretty good. Not all the same pieces that they had last year, that's for sure, but still plenty of good pieces left. Meanwhile, St. Peter's still trying to recover from that trip 2 years ago when they had that magical run to the Elite Eight. And then Holloway left as head coach, became the head coach at Seton Hall, his alma mater. And St. Peter's has really never been the same. But they did play pretty decently when they played Seton Hall this season. They covered the spread in that one, getting 17.5, losing by 11. And then win over New Jersey Institute of Technology, losses to Fairleigh Dickinson, and then a loss to a UMass Lowell team that is way better than most people think they are. I think that, for St. Peter's, still a lot of searching to do and still figuring out exactly where this team fits in the landscape. They've played a lot of New Jersey teams this year, and that's just, the way that the schedule worked itself out for the Peacocks. I think offensively, they're pretty decent, especially, on the rebounding end. The offensive and defensive rebounding are both done pretty well, but defensively overall, Rutgers has a lockdown D, and I think St. Peter's is going to struggle against it. I think defensively, St. Peter's, like I said, has a pretty good edge. I think that Rutgers wins this game. I think St. Peter's covers, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks today, putting your bets in, be sure to use our betting tools at sportschatplace.com. They're 100% free, and they tell you how often historically each of the bets on the board today actually hit. Then they show you today's odds, and from there, it'll point you to the most favorable bets on the board today.